crushes is the word. We're getting to see one of the greatest cyclists in the history of the sport, and it is such a privilege to see this because it happens so rarely.
And a private man, Jonas Vingegaard, enjoying experiencing a private moment to the side with his family, relinquishing his crown that he has worn with such aplomb over the last 2 years to this phenomenal athlete, Tadej Pogacar. Yes, he's a crowd pleaser. He's a flamboyant character. It's hard not to love Tadej Pogacar, and in moments like this, you just have to doff your cap to a rider who does stand comparison with any other rider in the history of the Tour de France.
And there's the confirmation of his 6th stage win of this Tour de France, which, to pick a historical reference point, is Eddie Merckx territory. Satisfyingly, the top 3 were the top 3. If they'd entered the stage tight on time, the organisers might have had the 10th stage they were hoping for. And 9 of the top 10 overall filled the first page, the missing man being Giulio Ciccone. As the winner began his celebrations, the runner-up walked hand in hand with Trina and Frida, the wife and daughter he paid such eloquent and tearful tribute to after his stage win. Tadej Pogacar is close to half Mark Cavendish's 35-win record now, but keeping the pace year after year is a different matter. That's a future concern, though. The present is enough to be going on with. The Tour couldn't possibly let Cav depart without honouring his place in the history of the race, which means he doesn't really depart, just joins the pantheon. The best rider also had the best team, as evidenced by UAE placing 3 men in the top 10. Remco Evenepoel had a brilliant debut and will surely be back for more.
There was a moment we saw after the finish line that you were overcome by emotion. What was that emotion? What are your emotions now?
Yeah, just pride and just very happy. I mean, especially in my home country, there has been a lot of criticism on my Grand Tour capacities, climbing capacities, just everything. And I think I've just been working my ass off to be here and in the best shape as possible. It wasn't easy because, the crash in Basque Country wasn't planned, of course. Then I had quite a big rush to get in shape after Dauphiné. But in the end, everything worked out well, and I'm standing here, 3rd spot, big gap behind me, white jersey. A lot of 3rd places in the stages, some 2nd places, a stage win. So I think I just need to be very happy and proud of what I did. And my team, my family, everybody helped me with this, and it's time to enjoy now.
Richard Carapaz doubled up as most combative rider and king of the mountains, one leading to the other. Biniam Girmay made history, made Eritrea very happy, and with a bit of luck made a lot of people think.
I'm just super happy for the future of Africa and for the future of cycling, because the more it goes, more international or global sport is more nice. It's more beautiful to see on the peloton a different color from different country and different continents. So I'm just super happy to be part of that, and then to see myself on this history way. Just what can I say? Just like from the past historical moment, today was really a special moment.
There's the final top 10. Santiago Buitrago replacing Giulio Ciccone, the only change. Tadej Pogacar's winning margin widened, of course, 6:17 over Jonas Vingegaard, 9:18 on Evenepoel. And the deficit doubled to João Almeida and the rest. Adam Yates was the best-placed British rider, 6th in support of Pogacar. And after the top 3 mounted the podium, came the winner's speech.
I must say how happy I am to win this Tour de France, and how crazy the journey was, how crazy the battles we had with Jonas here and Remco and Primoz and everybody else that was fighting for the win. It was one of the craziest tours I think in the history, and I think we were witnessing a whole lot of things in this Tour de France. Also, Mark Cavendish do 36th win history made. And this was incredible, and I must say that thanks to all the fans alongside the road, you're the best. Thank you, Thank you so much.
I think the thanks are all in the other direction. Tadej Pogacar, a great winner of a fabulous tour. Well, where to start at the end of all that? Cadel, you know what it takes to win a tour. He's won 3 now, Tadej Pogacar. How many more can he win?
I was sure coming in before the Tour that he wasn't going to be able to do the Giro Tour double. I was sure that one day he'd crack and have a bad day and lose it all to Vingegaard, but he just proved day after day. He looked like he was getting stronger and not even getting fatigued near the end. Looking at his face in the time trial today, he's just really not one of the greats, but maybe the greatest.
But our luck is that at the same time, in the same generation, he has Jonas Vingegaard and Remco Evenepoel coming up behind him now.
He does, and I mean, I think we have to give Remco Evenepoel credit for this year's Tour. I mean, he was flawless. I mean, amazing to watch, incredible the way he comes across in his interviews. But Vingegaard, yeah, he just, whether it's his preparation, obviously this year with his crash, but he just wasn't the same rider, was he? And we didn't have the same race we'd obviously seen in years gone by. But the question is now, where do Visma go from this? I mean, because this Pogacar we've seen in this year's Tour was head and shoulders above anyone else. And this is a guy who can win Flanders. He could probably win Roubaix if he really wanted to. He can win anything. And my question also is, how stressed is Mark Cavendish right now?
Well, 35 I think is safe for the moment. But we can't go, we haven't got much time, but we can't go without paying tribute to Cav.
Yeah, I mean, no one thought he could do it, did they? You know, any pundit, any ex-professional cyclist, what he's shown up until the Tour. I mean, he had a stage win in Hungary and somewhere else that wasn't even relevant. He's never going to be able to do the Tour. And I think it's just how he's always been throughout his whole career. He believes he can do it, and he can do it, and that's all that matters. His passion, his love for the sport is incredible.
The best Tour de France sprinter there's ever been?
The best Tour de France sprinter win, and I think what's so amazing about him that he stirs so much emotions because everyone is convinced he can't do it, and then he goes and does it, but again and again and again and again, and probably as much as his first stage win was like that, as much as the 35th one was, where he had so many people doubting him. So, chapeau Cav, that was just amazing, and what a pleasure to watch.